What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TJ the Real, Dreadhead Productions Commander-in-Chief. At ease, giving you all another edition of TJ's Rant of the Night. Man, I'm just playing, man. What's going on, everybody? I want to let you all know that you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. All you got to do is just check out TJAY Jones. That's TJAY Jones. And you'll be able to check out all the rants I've done in the past. All the rants that I do in the future. And you'll be able to check out my show, my radio show, The Real Show, that comes on every Wednesday on Spreaker.com, by the way. You'll be able to listen to it. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Thank you. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you all about something that's very, very serious. Now, I know I started this off and, you know, I was joking. But right now, it's time for us to get real. Like me, TJ the Real. But seriously, folks, it's time to get real. I got to talk about the situation that happened in South Carolina. Now, if you have not heard, there was a young man by the name of Dylan Roof, 21 years old, walked into an African-American church, sat down for Bible study, sat there for an hour, and then he killed 9 people. In a church, he killed 9 people. Well, Mr. Roof was apprehended by the police and, you know, he was turned over to the FBI. And when they questioned him, he said that he was trying to start a civil war. He said that he felt like African Americans were getting too much and they need to go back to the way things were back in the days of the 50s. Well, if you have not just heard what I just said, Dylan Roof is 21 years old. So, of course, he doesn't know how things were 50 years ago because he wasn't born yet. So it just made me wonder to myself, what does a young man like Dylan Roof actually get this type of behavior from? And then it occurred to me, could racism really be alive in 2015? You're damn right it is. And it's a damn shame that those people have lost their lives. This is by far one of the most awful things that I think I ever seen. When it comes to race, racism is still alive in 2015, folks. There's no way to sugarcoat it. We don't need to be around here acting as if none of this stuff going on, because it is going on. And it's about that time for us to understand this, and it's time for us to come together and really tackle this issue. Why is it that we can tackle all issues around the world, but here in America, we can't tackle our own issues, racial issues? In 1964, Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act that said that black people were equal. That's what it said. I mean, of course, it didn't just say that, but I'm just breaking it down. It said that we was equal. And yet we still sit up here and have situations like Dylan Roof come about. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you say. Racism is not something that we're born with. It's something that we're taught. This young man was taught to hate. Now, I'm not going to say he was taught to hate by his parents. I don't know his parents. I'm not going to say that, you know, a cousin or something, because I don't know his family like that. But I do know this. A man walked in a church and killed 9 black people because he said that he wanted to start a civil war. We talk about South Carolina here. The same South Carolina that still has a Confederate flag as their state flag. The same South Carolina who still have names of streets that were known for Confederate generals. I'm going to let that register. And you tell me, is racism still alive in 2015? Why is it that me, as a resident of Mississippi right now, that I barely see African Americans and Caucasians walking together, eating together, chilling together. Why? Why is it that we still have a reservoir by the name of Ross Barnett Reservoir, named after the governor that jailed over 300 African Americans during Freedom Summer? Why is it that they still have a Confederate flag as a state flag themselves? So let me ask you something. I'm not just talking to black people. I'm talking to people. Why is it that we still going through these situations? And ask yourself this. Do you think that racism is still alive in 2015? Or is it just a figment of my imagination? We global.